Welcome to our first video on the gross anatomy of the digestive system. Today we're going to be capturing. I don't even know what I want to say there. Today we're going to be covering, there we are, yes. Today we're going to be covering the gross anatomy of the oral cavity as well as the pharynx. All right, what are we starting out with here? Let's start out with the oral cavity. Okay, we're going to see our lips. We're going to see our lips that we're going to have here. Let's see if we can, let's get rid of this. Actually, I don't want to draw right now. Let's just use our pointer. We're going to have our lips right here. Lips right there are going to be the opening to the oral orifice. Then we're going to have our teeth right there. Teeth, of course, are going to smash food. The smashing of food is mechanical digestion. The tongue is right there, plays a role in mechanical digestion as well, as does the palate. Whole thing right here is the palate. The bony part, of course, is the hard palate. You met that in the respiratory lab. Recall that we have a horizontal plate of the palatine bone in the front. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. A palatine process of the maxillary bone in the front and a horizontal plate of the palatine bone in the back. Then we got our soft palate. The hanging down part, of course, is the uvula. Now, the soft palate is adjacent to the nasopharynx. The nasopharynx is not part of today's discussion because today's discussion is the digestive pathway, and normally food does not go through this nasopharynx because the soft palate and uvula flip up to prevent it when you swallow. But we do have our oral cavity here. We just went over the palate. We've got the tongue. On the back of the tongue, recall from the lymphatic system, we have the lingual tonsil. On the side wall of the oropharynx, we've got the palatine tonsil. The palatine tonsil right there. By the way, from the tip of the uvula to the tip of the epiglottis, that is the oropharynx right there. A common passageway for food and air. Now, when you swallow, of course, this uvula should flip up and this epiglottis should flip down. Now, the region right here, from basically the tip of this epiglottis all the way down to where we have to make a decision, larynx to the front, esophagus to the back, that is the laryngopharynx right there. So, nasopharynx, respiratory only. Oropharynx and laryngopharynx, they are both digestive and respiratory. And we got our esophagus going down right there. Awesome. Next time we meet, we're going to hit the esophagus and the stomach. Maybe get into a few other things as well. While we're here, let's just really quickly review some respiratory stuff. Check out our frontal sinus here. Our sphenoid sinus here, our superior and middle conchae of the ethmoid bone, and our inferior nasal concha right there. Our nares, our nasal cavity. Here is our nasopharynx, beautiful pharyngeal tonsil in the back of it. There's the opening to the auditory tube right there. If we jump down here, we got our hyoid bone. That's like my favorite thing to tag on lab exams, right there, that guy. Plus, we got our thyroid cartilage. Below it, we got our cricoid in the front and cricoid in the back. We also see our pair of folds. Our superior one is the false vocal cords or vestibular fold. Our inferior one is the true vocal cords or vocal fold. So, quick respiratory review for you as well, all for free. I'll see you next time. When we travel down the esophagus to the stomach, we'll look at the stomach, we'll start looking at intestines, livers, pancreases, all that good stuff. All right, see you later, guys.